What's going on, y'all? One Piece chapter 1163. We're gonna get right into it. Welcome to Cash Piece. Let's go. One Piece chapter 1163. We got promises. Okay, let's see. We got Monkey D. Luffy monkeying around with some monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool. He's right in his element, as we can see. And I got the chat up, so let's go. Cover request by Toshika Zoo. Oh, a zoo requested this. That's interesting. Luffy parkouring around town with a pack of Japanese macaques. So yeah, so this is interesting that we're going to start getting back into getting requested art from Oda. I always like this. It'll be interesting to see what the next cover story is. Whatever you think it is, drop it down in the comments down below. Let's go. Or if you want to see, if there's something that's going on that you're interested in and you want to see if we'll get some more info via cover story, let me know about that. But let's keep it going. All right, we got an author note. It's hard to find anything quite as exciting as quote unquote Kiss or Die on Netflix. Humans, when pushed to their limits, really are incredible. Okay, I'm not familiar with that, but maybe I'll check that out. Anyway, getting into it, we got we got Saint Saturn looking like emus taking over his body right now. That's kind of crazy looking. Saint Saturn, what is this form? What is this form? Is this an ability? You got the Marines shook and confused. Such eyesores. Everyone's like, what is going on? One of his big spider legs coming down has a bunch of shadowy spider legs coming off of it. They're shook. They're like, what? And all the spider legs into these fools. These freaking fodder marines. The pirates are shook. They're like, oh, what's going on? It's going after the marines? Isn't it on their side? Scratch that. Looks like it has it out for all of us. Yeah, because, I mean, give it a buck. Emu don't give a damn about none of these people. We've seen that with Saint Saturn and him just poofing him at the end of the Egghead Island arc. He doesn't care about anything but himself, realistically. Anyway, everyone fall back. Keep your distance. Attacking is prohibited. Secure the escape route instead. Hey, get a hold of yourselves. This is Roger talking to these bitch ass Marines. This pain, it's oddly compelling. What are you babbling about, you dummy? Damn it, my crew's been... Gabon, cover these guys. Carry the treasure and get out of here. Not this again. You... Just don't do anything crazy, okay? What the hell is that freaking monster? Garp is saying to some other Marine. No idea. Saint Saturn just transformed. One of the 5 elders, huh? This is my first time seeing one. What a fitting look for the head of those maggots. And the freaking Marines are like, oh shit. Garp is talking. Vice Admiral, keep your voice down. Hey, if it isn't the Rat King, that's crazy. Came to kill me in person, huh? Rocks don't give a damn, yo. So thou art the one. Davy Jones. Afraid you got the wrong guy. I've never even met the man. That said, I believe promises are meant to be kept. Ah, they said the name of the chapter. That is precisely why your wretched ilk must be expunged from the annals of history. Moo's world. Oh my god. And he's shooting the spider leg at him. And Rocks chops that bitch off. Moo's world remains incomplete. The world ain't yours. And he chopped his leg off. Rocks, that crazy bastard. He's going after Saint Saturn. What now, Rear Admiral? Rear Admiral? Should we provide backup? And the Rear Admiral's like, well, damn right we should. Move it. Vice Admiral Garp. Wait, what? Who exactly are you backing up? Garp got that smile on. Let's go, yo. Garp is underrated as a character, in my opinion. We just see his value grow and grow as the story continues. But continuing on. The pirates are taking the treasure. Stop them. These are world-renowned items. And the pirates are doing what pirates do. Things are getting pretty crazy. Foo-hee-hee. I don't know whose laugh that is. Oh, it's Captain John. How's the transport situation looking? We're ready to go, Captain John. This is goodbye then, Rocks Pirates. Damn, this is where the betrayal starts, huh? What's going on? What a terrible shriek. This is a dragon holding Shanks, I'm assuming. Running away. Shanks is wah, he's a baby. A Navy ship. I'll have them take the kid. And something's going on. What's going on? But dragon is shaped. Dragon is shocked and he says, "What the?" And he's flying into the air. It's kind of like magnetism, maybe. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, wait, the treasure. Our metals are reacting to something. So yeah, Captain John has kids fruit. Don't let go. Big eater. To me, my treasure. Yeah, he does. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I really love when we get to see fruits that we know exist and are with a current pirate in the flashback and seeing who had it in the past. Yo, just like the old hag in Wano who had Bartolomeo's fruit. It's got to be Captain John's magnet power. It's causing a strong magnetic pull to the valley's southeast entrance. Do whatever you want. Just get out of the way, Roger says. John, that snake. I forget who this is. Homeboy with the ponytail. Sky Snake Red Cannon. So now the Rocks Pirates about to be duking it out against each other because going back to the Wano arc, Kaido talked a lot about how betrayal kind of became like shaped him as a person and whatnot. And it all is going to come back to this moment in God Valley. I'm so sure of it. Where all of these Rocks Pirates, which obviously Kaido really looked up to Rocks, are going to start to slowly betray him. And let's keep it rolling anyway. So yeah, homeboy with the ponytail shoots a blast. Sky Snake Red Cannon at Captain John. We got a big explosion. Gua. Captain John. Now the treasure's flying everywhere. Dragon falls down with Shanks. Hey, Ganzui, why do you attack John? What's my man's name? Not Shocky. The damn, why am I blanking on his name right now? My man from Strong World. You really think that Shiki, there we go. You really think that he'd split all that loot with us? Aren't each of those treasure chests worth at least $1 billion? A billion? Can't blame anyone for wanting to hog it all, really. And Shiki's just like, what? You can't, Vice Admiral, and all the Marines are trying to stop Garp from jumping into the fight. That's one of the world's overseers. It looks like a pest to me. And they're all holding on for dear life, but Garp is just too strong. He's carrying all of them on his back. Save some for me, Rocks, Kaido says. Kaido, you damn brat. And Big Mom is still pissed off, probably. I'll kill you. You jealous? Check this out. This is so funny. And Whitebeard is pissed for some reason. He's about to let loose, I think on Emu. Rocks is about to let loose. Roger's about to let loose. Garp's about to let loose. Combination attack. Let's fucking go. Galaxy Impact, Divine Departure, Ikaku's Sovereignty from Big Mom, Dragon Blast Breath, I think, from Kaido, Shattering Void from Whitebeard, Pandemonium of the Abyss, Curse of the Abyss. Yo, that's the hardest name for an attack in this entire series, I think. And Emu, looking like an ink blot, okay, got a hole shot through him and is now freaking out, I guess. I don't know what's going on here. There's a big black lightning. Everybody is falling out. That's a weakling. All the fodder Marines are falling out. What was that? Is this the start of Armageddon or something? Look alive. The treasure flew all over the place. Pick it up. Daha, you never miss a beat, really. A pirate's priority never wavers. Okay. That was intense. Who's this? Oh, this is Dragon. Poor Dragon, yo. He's just a youngin' trying to survive on this island full of monsters. This reminds me of Luffy on Marineford, kind of, in a way. As far as like the power gap between him and these heavy hitters on the island. Anyway, where did he go? And Shanks crawls into the treasure chest. I kind of predicted that this was going to happen. At the end of Film Red, we kind of see that little fast forward scene where Roger discovers Shanks in the chest. It's too late to throw up. It's too late to throw up. That's crazy. Then pay me back. Freaking Big Mom and Kaido going at it. There they are, far away in the forest, running. And Emu's kind of like squiggling his way back to form. My one attack was all it took, Garp says. No way, it was all me, Roger says. Hey, don't tell me you're a new branch of the Davy clan. The woman and her child, frantically trying to survive. Such dangerous lives must not be let loose or set loose. And okay, we see a little cutaway of Eris running and Rocks is looking shook right now. Stop it! What are you trying to do? And he slices up Emu, but it's not doing anything. I'm wondering how Luffy's gonna eventually be able to combat this guy. Maybe it's gonna have something to do specifically with the Nika fruit. It's gonna have something that just is automatically combative to whatever he's got going on. But I'm also interested in Blackbeard versus Emu to avenge his father, but and his mother probably with whatever's about to happen. Anyway, swoosh, swoosh. It will not be Mu who acts. Oh, the Domi Reversi is coming. What is this? It doesn't even hurt or even itch. Thou shalt be the one to exterminate them. Huh? Go forth and slay your wife and child. That's absurd. What are you talking about? Domi. Reversi. And yep, the chapter ends. Wheeze, wheeze. Huff, huff. Eris is running with baby Blackbeard, and Rox is about to get turned into an evil version of himself. And this is where we're going to get the story that Sengoku was telling to the other Marines about Garp and Roger coming together to combat Rox. And so, yeah, man, yo, Rox versus everybody is going to be in the next chapter, which is interesting. This was a cool chapter. I think we all kind of predicted where this was going. I did kind of think that there was a possibility that Emu would take over Eris, but it's also not necessarily out of the realm of possibility that that could still happen. But obviously, Blackbeard survives, Teach survives. But if, man, yo, if Emu really makes Rox kill his own wife, that's crazy. That being said, you know, have a great day. This was a good chapter of One Piece. Let me know your thoughts down below on all this. And let me know what you think is going to happen in the next chapter and how this is all going to come to an end. So that being said, have a good day. Thank you.